in America, this is a research document published by New York University that the Europeans who went from Europe to America and South America, this French, German, English, these people went to North America and Canada, and Spanish and Portugal people, they went to South America, and the place was fully populated with Native Americans, and they killed, and the very conservative estimate is 445 million people were killed. Can you imagine? 445 million people were killed, and they were killed under the leadership of priests. The priests used to hold Bible and say that these people have no souls. Kill them. Just as the Christians believe that the animals have no soul, only human beings have soul. So, and they were almost like animals, not sophisticated Europeans. So, therefore they said they have no soul, so kill them. So, and massacres and massacres. Even when they take us to some places where there were this too much killings, you can see the vibration still. And now, of course, they have got separated colonies. Still, some native people are still living, but they are totally separated. They have got their own area, and very few are fully massacred. All in the name of religion. Same thing in the name of Marxism. 10 million people killed by Stalin. The same thing. So all opposites contain the elements of his own opposites. And the mind is always cultivating opposite. But there is a third dimension which is outside the corridor of opposite. And that dimension, freedom from duality, freedom from opposite, that is the dimension of divinity. And that is why ancient sages of humanity from that part of the planet called India, they always said there are no two, Advaita. They never said there is heaven and hell. They said moksha, the third dimension. They never said the fear and courage. They say abhaya, third dimension. See, there is no translation of the word abhaya. Fear is bhaya and courage is nirvaya. They are opposites. But abhaya is the third dimension, which is because this, the people who cultivate courage as an opposite of fear, they ultimately become terrorists. When somebody is doing terrorism, actually it is a compulsion of fear, not courage, although it appears to be courage, because it is opposite of fear. But it's the same compulsion. And the mind is always working in opposites. So, so that is, this is not understood, that freedom from opposite is the greatest enlightenment. And all opposites keep us in the obscurity of a small corridor. So when I talk to my brother and tell them that you are just like a Christian missionary, oh, he becomes very much perturbed because he is a communist. He has nothing to do with religion. I said, but this is so.
It's hard them to understand. It's hard them to understand.
Yes.
Even more hard maybe for some Swami. Swamis have very strong organization, very big traditions as well.
This is a Swami. You see, this is also in India. There are three terms: sadhu, asadhu, sant. Sadhu is a Swami, and asadhu is not a Swami, but a sant, saint. See, there is sant means santulan, that means balance, no opposite. You see, these Swamis exist because there are opposite of Swamis. They actually maintain each other. if there are no Swamis, then those who are not Swamis, they will not be able to cultivate their opposite and feel little. See, that dependency, what they want, will not be available. And the opposite is also that if everybody becomes Swami, then Swamis will have no value. So they maintain each other. But the real thing is neither Swami nor non-Swami, but saintliness, which is freedom from both. It's the energy of understanding. That is why we call, you see, this is a very strange, you see what we called in Sanskrit Sant, and in English they say saint, very near. But what they mean by saint is not what Sanskrit word Sant means. Sant means the freedom from opposite. Neither sadhu nor asadhu. Neither Swami nor non-Swami, but the third dimension. That is the understanding. See, all opposites are divisions, and divisions is undertaking, it cannot be understanding. This nobody understands. And the divinity is freedom from division. That also nobody understands. That divisionlessness. That is why when in the ancient days a student asked the teacher, what can be the most profound wisdom for humanity? They said Advaita, there are no two. And they stopped at that. They never said there is one. Because moment you say one, that is an invitation for two. So in India they were telling there were no two, and they stopped at that. They never said there is one, because there is none. It is that emptiness, wholeness, holiness, eternity, eternal existential energy. There is none which the separative consciousness can conceive. There is none, totally none. But the clever people who went from Middle East, they said, they are saying there are no two. So there is one out there, the God, the chairman and managing director of Heaven Company, dishing out reward and punishment according to Bible or according to Quran or according to some other scriptures, depending on what religion, stupid religion you belong to. So they said there is one. And moment there is a one, this two is here. It's an invitation. And then I and you, this division, duality. And then the God becomes your ultimate fear, your ultimate greed, ultimate dependency. And the whole game starts, in which the human beings are caught up. See, so that was, and nobody listened, nobody understood that. That this most profound wisdom, that there are no two, and stopping at that. Because when you remain with this understanding of no two, without creating a one, because one moment you say one, you are inviting the other. The one cannot remain without the two. Two cannot remain without the three. It goes on continuing. So, this is very interesting. And then the student is asking what prevents this wisdom in human beings. So the answer is titles, upadhi. And the strange thing is, those who claim to be wise, they are always full of titles. Paramahansa, Paramacharya, Paramatma, Swami, Ananda, Giri, all kinds of titles. It is a very strange world.